The village was cloaked in an unusual hush, the kind that comes not from peace but from a sudden absence. When the power flickered out before dawn, it left behind a silence so thick that even the customary whistle of the wind was muffled. Winter had been relentless, dragging on with heavy skies and brittle air that crept through walls despite every effort to keep it away. The bitter chill wore down the hearts of everyone inside, pruning hope like frost-withered branches. Mara lay awake, listening for the hum of the heater, the click of the fridge, anything but her own breath. When the sun failed to rise with its usual promise, she dressed in layers, pulled on boots that had seen better seasons, and stepped into the stillness. The world outside was pale and gray. A tapestry of snow stretched over every doorstep, every rooftop. The whole village seemed to hold its breath. At first, Mara saw no one, just footprints trailing away from her own door, and blending into a slow scatter along the avenue. She hesitated, considering the wisdom of retreating to her own cocoon, but something drew her onward, the possibility that she was not alone in a world suddenly broken. It was the old man Tomas, who first lit a lantern, drawing Mara toward his porch with a gentle glow barely defying the dawn's reluctance. She nodded in greeting, and he returned the gesture wordlessly, the flame between them like a handshake. From a neighbor's window, a candle appeared, then another lantern at a door across the street. Soon, a constellation of handmade light twinkled through the winter haze, illuminating faces that Mara had seen so often through glass, and now recognized anew in open air. They drifted together. Mara found herself helping an elderly woman carry a basket of kindling. Someone handed her a thick slice of coarse bread, spread with jam so vivid it seemed like summer trapped in a jar. Children, their cheeks pink as berries, built a fire near the center of the square, each helping fetch a stick despite mitten-clad hands. Wordless mostly, and yet the silence grew softer, filled with shared purpose and the small exchanges that passed among cold fingers. Wood bread, a warm coat, a reassuring smile. Hours blurred into the blue hush of afternoon. No one spoke of when the power might return, or fretted over disrupted routines. Instead, they found themselves talking about snow, about stories, about winters endured and winters remembered. Mara listened, adding her own tale here and there, sensing something thawing beneath the day's cold shell. By nightfall, as if on cue, the street lamps shuddered to life and windows brightened with electric light. An announcement of restored normalcy crackled through the radio in someone's home, but few hurried to leave the company assembled in the square. The fire continued to burn, and Mara watched as people lingered, unwilling to step back behind their locked doors and drawn curtains. The night, for once, did not feel long. It felt like connection. When Mara finally returned home, she realized hope wasn't the blaze of 100 bulbs or the familiar hum of machines. It was the gentle truth discovered in the dark, that when the world went quiet, no one had to be alone. The power was back, but so too was something greater, an understanding that endured, like hidden embers beneath the snows of winter.